10-minute talk show. We're back. Oh, we had a break for the Olympics. We were off for the Olympics. We're back now. That's right. Took the whole team, flew them to Sochi. Yeah, it was a mistake. We have no footage. So, but I'm forever the optimist. Hotel rooms were surprisingly cheap, but we're back now. I do have a critique about the most recent Olympics now that they're over. I'm not sure if this happened gradually. Maybe you can help me out on this, or if this happened suddenly. But why are the curling teams suddenly young and attractive? Am I the only person who noticed this now? Like, I don't know. I'm not comfortable with this. Did you see the women's Canadian team? Those 4 hot brunettes? I say nyet. I'm just saying, curling, I'm getting political. Curling was the last sport you could see a portly, bald man in the Parade of Nations. I'm just saying, curling was the last sport you could see a PTA treasurer on the podium. Curling was the last sport you could have a bag of chips and a friggin' ashtray rinkside, is what I'm saying. Sandra Schmerler, that was a curler. I know that sounds like a Dr. Seuss book, but it's a real person. Look her up. But speaking of 2 weeks of impressive people meeting together from all different parts of the world and being talented, the Toronto Sketch Comedy Festival is happening right now. It's true. The comedians are already snickering. They hate themselves. It's happening right now, and we actually have 7 acts from 6 different troupes in that exact thing that's happening right now, and we're going to talk to them. So what I present to you, 10-minute talk show's very first ever 10 minutes with the Toronto Sketch Comedy Festival. Let's meet them, shall we? Here we go. Good to see you, folks. Look at this wonderful group of talented people we've assembled. I said I complimented you at the top of the show when you were already snickering. Are you uncomfortable with me saying something nice about you? Is that not a thing you're comfortable with? Is that a thing? No, yeah, go ahead.
We're not comparable to Olympic athletes.
I disagree. So, and I'm going to prove that right now. I'm going to introduce you folks so everybody knows who you are. And when I do, I'm going to give you, you have some options too, so we know exactly who you are. You can have 4 different reactions, and they're all going to be figure skater reactions. You can either do grab hands, grab wavy wave hands. You can do heart hands, so we know who you are. You can do looking at the score and trying to mask your disappointment. You can hug the person next to you with joy, or you can do the kiss to the people, okay? So those are your 4 options. Your 4 options from Wisconsin all of a sudden, as they introduce you. So, from definition of knowledge, performing March 9th in rap battles is Bryn Potty, everybody. Here we go, Bryn. Yes, of course. From Templeton Philharmonic, performing March 9th at 7 o'clock, we have Brianna Templeton right there. Hard hands. Performing March 10th at 9 p.m. at Theater Center, it's Xave Ruth, everybody! Performing Thursday the 8th at 10 p.m. Carson Pinch is right there. Glad I didn't rush it. at all. From Salto Theater, we have the whole damn troupe. We have Zena and Mike. They're right there, for God's sake. They're performing Wednesday and Thursday 9 p.m. at the Theater Center as well. And of course, from Good Game, performing March 8th, 7 p.m. also at Theater Center. Craig Skorg is right there. Oh my God, that's everybody. So, Sketch Troupe is happening right now. Toronto Sketch Fest is happening right now, and I do have to ask you, is there a moment in time or in your lives where there was either a sketch or a character or a thing that stands up where you're like, I want to do that. I want to do that thing. Because I know I have one. Yeah, you got one, Bryn? Go ahead.
I just want to say the Kelsey Grammer sketch show.
Oh, okay.
That guy that Kelsey Grammer played on that one was probably what inspired me.
That's when you said, I want to...
Yeah.
Carson, you said that.
When Kelsey Grammer fell off that stage and shouted, "Oh Lord!" That was when I knew. I needed a piece of that.
And he was good on Frasier.
He was good on Frasier. Brianna, you have a moment you want to chime in with? Like a moment in time?
I guess probably summer camp skits. Those were pretty fun.
Right,
and
you're right.
That was, I peaked then, and I'm going to try to live up to it.
Great. Do you have one, or are you just taking the mic? You're right here in the...
I just did like goofy theater stuff.
Yeah?
No.
So it wasn't. So mine was. I remember the Kids in the Hall sketch when Scott Thompson scooped up Kevin McDonald and just straight up had like fake intercourse on the kitchen table. And Kids in the Hall, remember that one? That was for me because my dad was like, "I don't think you should be watching this." And I'm like, "I know. This is awesome. I'm doing sketch comedy." Now, is there a point when because you're in a troupe, right? So you have to like pitch things. It's not just you. It's not like stand-up comedy. You have to make a case for sketches that you bring to the table. Has there ever been a time when you brought a sketch to the table, you were like so sure it was gonna be gangbusters, and your team was like, "No, that's not funny." Do you have any of those in your life?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to make matters worse, we're married.
Yeah. Every time.
Yeah. We can't escape this argument.
Right. What was the one? What was the? Can you give us like an elevator pitch of what the sketch was? And he was like, "No, no way, no way, that's funny." Do you remember what it was?
Well, he came home one day and he was like, I was walking and I had this great idea, cans of beets.
Is that an idea for a sketch or just like a product?
Both. It started off as cans of peas, but beets is much better.
So you workshopped it and you figured out the proper vegetable and it made it funny.
Exactly.
Now, is there a time when the both of you or your troupe agreed? You were like, "This is going to be solid." You rehearsed it, you polished it up, you got it ready, brought it to the stage, and then wink, not so much. Did that ever happen to you? Okay, Bryn's go. No, sorry. Yeah,
Just like cans of beets scene that we did.
And then conversely, something you were not so confident in, you're like, "Oh man, I don't know," and then boom, it just lands. It's just like the audience is on your side. It's clicking, it's cooking. Any one of those as well? I know you're self-hating comics, but you're just like, but it's okay. Toot your horn a bit, and you're like, "Yeah, something you were surprised did well." Anything at all? No.
I had this one song that one time. Baby, give me that can of beans. That was it, but 2-second song.
I can see why it worked.
Do you want to join our troupe?
I'm in. Give me one of those jumpers. For sure.
Would anybody care to give us a show teaser of what we can expect when we see you at the Toronto Sketch Comedy Festival? Because you've all got shows coming up, so what can we expect to see? Any teasers at all? Take the mic, own it,
Mine's
baby.
a little serious. The festival is in a bit of a jam. We found out contractually that Toronto Sketch Comedy Festival is going to be turned over to a couple oil tycoons if we don't raise $3,000 by March 8th at the end of my show. So, I'm putting on a telethon/show, and we're going to raise that money and save the festival.
That's true, right? I know you sold it like you're like,
You'd think that
listen up, gang.
You'd think the executive producers have $300,000. No.
No, they don't.
They spend it all on gumball.
So it's on your shoulders.
They're obsessed.
Carson Pinch, it's on your shoulders March 8th to save the entire damn festival.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna be there, right? You're all gonna be there, right? Anybody else want to do an elevator pitch before we wrap this bad boy up?
I'll say we have a song about hot dogs. We talk about days of our lives for like 8 minutes. And then
Brianna has perked up. Please give her the mic. Please. Okay.
Sorry, I thought that was a subtle gasp, but then.
No, not at all. We have 4 cameras that caught it. Yeah.
We also coincidentally, have a sketch about Days of Our Lives.
Oh my god.
But my show.
So this is basically Marvel Cinematic Universe. You're all weaving the sketches together.
But my show is on March 9th though, so depending how Oil Fest goes, I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it could be Oil Fest by then.
So please.
Rap battles of the Days of Our Lives sketch versus that Days of Our Lives sketch.
Some cans of beets.
Yes.
Oh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, these are 6 of the countless troops that are at the Toronto Sketch Comedy Festival. Our cup runneth over with comedy. Everything. Sorry, these are there's 7 people, but there's 6 troops. Thank you. My ex-wife is telling me that I'm screaming math wrong. As it turns out, I had the math right. It was 7 people and 6 troops. Boom! Take that. Please go to Toronto Sketch Fest. I just said Toronto Sketch Fest. Do not. Come in closer, Saul. Please do not go to TorontoSketchFest.ca. Do not. I cannot stress that enough. Go to TorontoSketchFest.com.
Stop this landing here.
Please go to TorontoSketchFest.com. Enjoy these troops and many, many more. Support local sketch comedy. That's But do go to Toronto Sketch Fest for sure. After you go to Toronto Sketch Fest, ladies and gentlemen, Toronto Sketch Fest!